One thing I really like at my office in the morning is a hot cup of coffee, the Wall Street Journal, and a Rhino early morning report. And the reason I say that is because we have multiple accounts, and money's coming in and out of those accounts all day long. In the morning, you get a report from Rhino that tells you if everything you expected to happen the previous day has happened. For instance, if a wire comes into the wrong account, or if checks were cut off of the wrong account, it alerts us first thing in the morning. The old days, I'd have to wait until the end of the next month's bank statement to come in, but now I get it first thing with the coffee and the paper.
It's the only product that I know of that's purely focused on the protection and integrity of the escrow trust account. It was developed by a title professional for title professionals.
We made the decision to use Rhino about 2 years ago. They reconcile our escrow account for us at the end of every day, and at the end of every month, it also reconciles our account and sends the papers to our underwriter. We think it's an incredibly valuable, time-saving tool.
I've been on Rhino Live for about 2 years now. The morning reports come in my email every morning. I know what's cleared, what hasn't cleared. I know what's dated and stale dated. It works with my closing software seamlessly and takes care of other people's money, so I don't have to worry about it. It makes reconciliation so easy because it's already done the work for me. And it's checked off every check that's come in, every wire that's gone out, every deposit. It's my banker in the cloud. I don't even have to know about it.
As an escrow agent, we have a fiduciary responsibility to handle our clients' funds. Making sure that funds were deposited into the correct accounts is vital. With Rhino, we are able to have immediate responses with our morning reports. We are no longer waiting 45 days after bank reconciliations are done by our accounting department to determine whether or not errors have been made. Rhino lets us be on top of things immediately and know that funds are deposited where they are supposed to be. There's no more check fraud questions or concerns because we know each day what the activity is that does not match our escrow software.
I felt it was important not only for compliance with best practices, but for the security of my clientele and our company that we have some form of outside party to help us to confirm the items that are clearing through our escrow accounts. Working with the staff of Rhino Live has been absolutely fantastic. Anytime we've had a problem or issue, they've been on it. It's been a peace of mind for us as a title agency to have a product such as Rhino Live that we can count on, we can rely on, and that we know we have the assurance that items and issues that are taking place in our escrow account are being monitored and being identified if there are any issues.
We had another service that just didn't do it fast enough. We weren't seeing things get reconciled for a month, and sometimes things would be left out for about 3 months. One other thing that we really appreciate about Rhino is the cost. Literally, about every month when we get the bill, the attorney who gets the bill will send out an email to the 4 of us in the title agency who deal with these things and says to me, "Oh my gosh, is that all it is?" Because he can't believe how little we are actually paying for this service that makes his life so much better.
We started using Rhino about a year and a half ago, and we were using another outsourced reconciliation product. Was fine. However, this product is less expensive. It reconciles on a daily basis. I get notifications of checks that don't match, wires that don't match, so I highly recommend Rhino.
I received a notification on my cell phone early one morning on the way to a meeting and was notified by Rhino that there was a problem with my trust account. Got a hold of someone at the bank and notified them that I had received a positive pay exception notice from Rhino. Without Rhino, it would have taken days or weeks. That was just the really first inkling of the value of Rhino.
We've been using Rhino Live for about a year now. We've been very pleased with the product. The third-party oversight is a valuable tool for us. We're also very pleased with the efficiency and the cost of the product. It's much less expensive to have Rhino Live do the escrow account reconciliations than it is to pay my people to do that.
For years I've thought that I was able to do my reconciliation myself. I had talked to Rhino for years. I had thought about using Rhino, but I figured I could always do it better. This has been the best decision I've ever made. I've gone from a several-hour process at the end of the month to all I have to do is match up my bank statement, see that the figures are correct, upload it, and it's off to my underwriter, and I'm done.